I don't know why people be thinking that it's really hard to look good and to be attractive when it's really not. All you have to do is do these simple things. It's not even that hard. What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Rafael. Today we're going to be talking about how should you be dressing to elevate your attractiveness and improve your perceived value. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Now let's get into the video. I don't know why people be thinking that it's really hard to actually be attractive and look the part when it's really not even that hard. All you have to do is do simple, easy things that a lot of people look past. The first thing that you have to do is to make sure that you wear fitted clothes. Do not wear anything baggy. Do not wear anything old and torn. Do not wear any of your old clothes. Throw those out. Wear nicely fitted clothes. You probably might be thinking, bro, why are you telling me that I have to throw out my entire wardrobe? You're telling me that I have to throw out all of my clothes. Why are you telling me this? And no, you don't have to do that. If you have the money to do it, by all means, go ahead and do it right now. If you got that money, if you got that bread, and you want to go ahead and just revamp your entire wardrobe, you want to change up your entire closet right now after watching this video, go ahead and do that. But for most guys, they don't actually have that money. They don't actually have the money to throw out their entire closet and buy a brand new one. What I want you guys to do instead is you can start buying things one at a time, or a couple things at a time. You don't have to bite the bullet all at once. It's not like that. What I want you guys to start off by doing is start wearing and buying fitted clothes. You don't have to wear skinny fitted clothes. No, that's not what I'm saying. You're not gonna look good wearing super tight clothes. You're gonna look like you're about to rip your clothes. You don't want to have that type of look. What I want you guys to do though instead is I want you guys to make sure that you're wearing fitted clothes where it hugs your body. It doesn't have to be skin tight. I don't want you guys to be doing it, but I want you guys to have clothes that it's well fitted, that it hugs your body. Not skin tight, but it just hugs your body. What these fitted clothes are gonna do is that it's gonna complement your body. It's gonna highlight those physical features that you want to show off. If you have nice big arms, you have broad shoulders, you have a big chest, these fitted clothes will accentuate your physical features, not cover them up. That's why I'm telling you, you want to make sure that you want to start wearing fitted clothes. Not skinny fitted clothes, just well fitted clothes. Secondly, you want to make sure that you're not wearing clothes that have really loud prints. I know you guys might have like your anime shirts or like your crazy printed Star Wars shirts. Do not be wearing that out in public. I don't care who you are. I don't care how cool you think your shirt is. It is not that cool. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but believe me, when you start wearing these type of shirts, you're gonna look like a little kid. You're gonna look like a big ass toddler wearing these goddamn Star Wars shirts or big ass anime shirts. Do not wear that. If you want to wear those shirts, wear them inside of your house. Do not leave your house wearing those type of shirts. Do not do that by any means. What I want you guys to be doing instead is replace those loud printed clothes that you may have with clothes that have minimal to no branding. Look for like plain white shirts, plain black t-shirts, just to start off. Hollister always has very good sales where they have very minimal branding and they have very nice shirts. Go get you some pairs of plain white shirts, plain black t-shirts, gray, navy, these colors that you can wear over and over and nobody's ever gonna know that it's the same shirt. That's part of the reason why I'm telling you not to wear clothes with really loud prints, because once you wear it and you wear it again, people are gonna be able to tell that you're wearing the same exact thing. Versus when you start wearing clothes that have minimal to no branding, people aren't able to tell that it's the same exact clothes. You might just mix and match a t-shirt with a different pair of chinos. You might mix and match the same pair of jeans with a different shirt with some different shoes. You might start doing this and people aren't going to be able to see that you might be wearing the same thing, but you just mixed and matched it with something else to make it look brand new. Number 3, you want to make sure that you're wearing nice, clean shoes. They don't have to be expensive, but you want to make sure that they're nice, well kept, and clean. Look, it's very obvious that whenever we were in high school, whenever we were in middle school, people were always paying attention to your shoes. People were always judging you by the shoes that you were wearing. It was a very much of a status symbol depending on the shoes that you were wearing. You might have been wearing some brand new Air Forces, or you might have been wearing the brand new Jordans that just came out, but people would judge you based on the shoes that you were wearing. Once you become an adult and you start caring about the way that you look, you need to understand that you need to pay attention to the shoes that you wear, how you maintain them, and how clean they look, because people will judge you by the shoes that you wear. I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's very true. If you have a very nice outfit on, it's fitted, it's tailored, you don't have a lot of loud prints on, but you have some dirty shoes, bro, instantly you just killed your entire outfit. You just went from probably like a good 8 and dropped down to a 5 just because of the way that your shoes look. They do not have to be expensive. You do not have to be going out and buying really expensive designer shoes. You don't have to be doing any of that. You can buy shoes that you can mix and match with different type of outfits. You want to make sure that you always have a clean pair of white shoes, like some Air Forces, some black shoes, whether it be like some Jordans or some Nikes, or if you like Adidas, some plain black Adidas, some sort of a boot or dress shoe. I personally really like Chelsea boots, so I have like 4 or 5 different pairs of Chelsea boots, but that's just me. I just really like Chelsea boots. And lastly, you want to make sure that you have like that staple shoe where you wear it, you feel like you're flexing. You want to feel like you're showing off. You want to have that one shoe where it shows off your personality and your personal style. You want to make sure that you always have these shoes in your closet no matter what it is. No matter what's the occasion, with these 4 or 5 shoes, you will be set, and you do not need to be going out and buying crazy expensive shoes that you can only wear once, or you can only wear with certain outfits. These shoes, you can wear them over and over, and you can mix and match them just like the fitted clothes. Like the clothes that have minimal to no branding, you'll be able to be doing the same thing with your shoes. Number 4. You want to make sure that you're wearing some sort of nice, classy jewelry. I don't want you guys to be out here going crazy and spending all of your money on jewelry. That's not what I'm saying. You can buy small pieces of jewelry that will complement your outfits. I don't want you guys to be out here wearing those thick ass rapper chains. You might think that looks good, but in reality, you're just trying too hard. You're gonna look like a tryhard. And probably what you're gonna end up doing is that you're gonna attract the wrong kind of attention. Because you probably might end up getting robbed if you're wearing like those thick ass rapper chains. Leave that to the rappers. Leave that to them. Don't be wearing that. What I want you guys to be doing is wearing subtle pieces of jewelry. Whether that be like wearing a nice watch, a nice bracelet, some nice rope chains, some earrings if you're into that. Wearing those type of things, but make sure it's subtle. It doesn't have to be in your face. I want it to be a subtle flex, not all up in your face. That's why I'm telling you, get these like classy, subtle pieces of jewelry that complement your skin. If you like gold, buy gold jewelry. If you like silver, wear silver. If you don't have the money to afford gold or silver, buy like stainless steel. And if you pick out the right pieces, you can still look like you're wearing very expensive pieces of jewelry without breaking the bank. Number 5, I want you guys to make sure that you get in shape and you stay in shape. Look, we all know that girls like guys who are in shape. It's not a myth, it's not a hidden fact, it's very true. You don't have to be like super ripped, you don't have to be super buff, but girls like guys when they're in shape. Regardless of what they might tell you, regardless if they say, I like a dad bod, I like a guy with a little bit of a belly, I like a guy with some love handles, I like big guys. Regardless of what they might tell you, they always will be attracted to guys who are in shape. Just based on plain physical and sexual attraction, they will 99% of the time prefer a guy who's in shape versus a guy who's just fat and out of shape. If you're fat, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you need to get in the gym. If you're skinny, you need to get in the gym too. You need to gain some muscle, because you can't be out here like looking like a little stick. If it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry, but I will prefer to tell you the truth versus having the world spit in your face and have them tell you the truth. I'd rather be the one to tell you. So I want you guys to make sure, if you're fat, you need to lose the weight and you need to get in the gym. If you're skinny, you need to gain muscle and get in the gym. It's a non-negotiable. You need to get in shape and you need to stay in shape. When it comes to girls, the same way that you got the girl is the same way that you will lose her if you don't keep up with yourself. Number 6, I need you guys to make sure that you're always keeping up with your grooming. I don't want any of you guys out here looking like a caveman, looking like you haven't had a haircut in years. I do not want any of you guys looking that way. You need to make sure that you're keeping up with your grooming, and that includes getting a haircut. If you have facial hair, making sure that it's always lined up, that it's trimmed, that it's not looking crazy. If you have body hair, that you're shaving it off and you're keeping it well maintained. You don't want to be looking crazy. As a matter of fact, for any of you guys watching this video who haven't had a haircut in months or weeks or years, depending on how long it's been, I want you guys to look at yourself in the mirror right now after watching this video. Look at yourself in the mirror. Go get a haircut tomorrow, and then look at yourself again in the mirror, and then see how much more confident you look with a nice haircut, with your beard or your mustache or your facial hair trimmed up and lined up. How much more confidence you have, how much more attractive you look. I want you guys to really do this. Really look at yourself and evaluate how much more attractive you look when you have a haircut, when you have your facial hair trimmed up and lined up, when you have your body hair shaved and well maintained. You always want to make sure that you're keeping yourself well groomed. So that includes getting a haircut at least once a month. If you can do every 2 to 3 weeks, that would be ideal, but at least once a month. And you also want to make sure that you're keeping your facial hair, if you have facial hair, well groomed and trimmed. But also make sure that you're keeping like your eyebrows very nice and lined up as well. You don't have to get them shaved. Do not have your eyebrows looking thin as fuck like you're a girl. You do not want to do that. But just make sure that you don't have a unibrow and that it's lined up. If you have body hair, make sure that it's shaved and well maintained. Because if you don't, you're going to start to notice that the more hair you have on your body, whether it be like your armpits or your chest, you're going to start to sweat a lot more and you're going to start to produce more body odor, which is going to make you less attractive. Number 7, you want to make sure that you use cologne and you always got that smell good on you. Just like I said previously, if you have too much body hair, it's going to cause an odor. You want to make sure that you always got that smell good on you and you're using cologne every day. You do not have to be buying really expensive colognes. You can buy affordable colognes. They do not have to be super expensive. They do not have to be designer. They don't have to be like Gucci or Prada or Louis or any of these colognes that are like crazy stupid expensive. They don't have to be those type of colognes. It can be nice affordable colognes. I just did a video on this. Go watch it. Those are my recommendations as to the colognes that I think are really good and that are worth picking up. But you always need to make sure that you're wearing cologne, that you got that smell good on you. And as a matter of fact, a simple trick that you can do to make sure that your cologne lasts a long time, I want you guys to apply the cologne on very specific parts of your body. These are your pulse points. That includes both sides of your neck, your wrist, your chest, and the inside of your elbow. But before you do that, I want you guys to make sure that you get some unscented body lotion. Apply some lotion to these specific pulse points that I just listed first so that it hydrates your skin. And then I want you guys to get a little bit of Vaseline and apply it to each one of these pulse points as well. And then you can apply the cologne of your choice. This simple trick will make sure that your cologne lasts a long time. You're gonna notice that your cologne will last a lot longer after you do this simple trick. So it's not gonna fade away as fast as if you didn't do any of what I just told you. Make sure you always do this before you apply some cologne. It's gonna help it last on your skin a long time. And lastly, I want you guys to pay attention to the way you speak and your tone of voice. What I've come to notice is that a lot of people do not pay attention to the way they speak, especially not their tone of voice. What I want you guys to do is that you slow down your rhythm when you speak. What a lot of people do is that they just be talking really, really fast because they're just trying to get the point across, or they're like really nervous and they don't know what to say and they're just trying to get the point across. They talk really, really fast. What I want you guys to do instead is that I want you guys to slow your speaking pattern down and that you don't have a high tone of voice. You have a dark tone of voice. That's gonna make you come off more confident, that you're more comfortable. Even if you're anxious, even if you're scared, even if you're nervous as fuck, if you slow down the way that you speak, you're gonna give off a vibe where you're very confident in yourself. You're comfortable in that situation. You're not pressed, you're not anxious, you're not scared, you're not in a rush. You're chilling, you're confident. And it's gonna make you look more attractive, especially when you're out with a girl. If you do this while you're out on a date, the girl is going to think that you're really confident, that you're used to doing this. You're used to being around pretty girls. You're used to doing this all the time. This isn't new. You're comfortable in your skin. And that's exactly what we want to give off. We want to give off that vibe where we've been here before. We've done this before. This isn't the first time we're doing this. We've done this hundreds of times and this is just another run through. This isn't anything different. And I'm not pressed. I'm not anxious. I'm not scared. I'm chilling. I'm confident. I'm comfortable in this situation. And that's exactly what I want you guys to do. If you implement everything that I just told you, you will elevate your attractiveness and perceived value. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. I'm gonna see you boys in the next one. Peace.